How's it going, guys? JP here once again, bringing you guys another review for Body Bags. This is week number 26, which means we are officially half a year into our first year on Body Bags. 26 more weeks to go and it'll be our first full year. 26 weeks, wow, how time flies. With that said, let's jump into today's review. This is not a theme week, so we can pretty much review anything that hasn't been reviewed yet, which is getting kind of hard to remember what's been reviewed and what hasn't. Pretty sure this film hasn't been reviewed. We're going to fix that problem shortly to where everybody will know what's been reviewed. Anyway, the film that I'm going to be reviewing today is Edge of Sanity from the year 1988/1989. The back of the case says 88, IMDb says 89. So, this film stars Anthony Perkins. It has the tagline of Beware the Beast. Anthony Perkins plays some sort of scientist who is experimenting on, I believe, some sort of anesthetic. He starts experimenting with cocaine and mixed with ether, and eventually it's turned into some sort of crack because they're smoking it and shit. So as he's doing that, he goes from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde. This is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde film, which I didn't even know until I started watching it. It's also a cross between Jack the Ripper, because when he turns into Jack Hyde, he also goes under, Jack the Ripper Hyde. So basically, he's very sexually restrained, very sexually frustrated. I get the sense that there might be some, it might be like a closet homosexual, or at least have these thoughts of homosexuality, which he keeps hidden away and gets really aggressive. I'm not sure if that's what the director was trying to convey, but that's kind of what I picked up on, considering some of the ways that he would act during the times when he would pick up prostitutes, which that's basically what he does. He goes to the streets of, I guess, London, and he picks up a prostitute, takes her back to wherever, a hotel room, a weird area, a rooftop, and basically, enjoys some sexual acts until he's had enough and gets pretty angry. Eventually, the end result ending in him killing, usually by a slit of the throat, the prostitute, the hooker. She's found dead. Meanwhile, police investigations and stuff are on his trail. He also has a wife who's really worried about him because he, disappears at all hours of the night. He says he's helping his a patient named Hyde who can't sleep. So Anthony Perkins, very good performance. It seems like there's more to it than just a surface level performance. It seems like you can really go into it and see why he was doing certain things. It seems like it's much more than just going through the motions. He really thought deep into this character, and it's delivered on screen. From what I understand, there's an R-rated cut and an unrated cut, and then the unrated cut eventually became the R-rated cut. So I think what this, it says R on the back, but I think I've seen the full uncut version. I'm not totally sure about that though. There's a lot of nudity and bad manners towards women, to say the least. Definitely treat women pretty bad in this film. He's very brutal with them and uses them like pieces of merchandise, and not, they're prostitutes, but he has a lack of respect for almost all women in the film, including his wife. So yeah, this one, it's kind of goes through the motions by the end. It's a straight told story, no real twists or turns in it. It's an interesting look at Jack the Ripper and also Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I've actually not watched the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde movie, so this is kind of the first one, I guess, if you consider this one. But I thought it was a nice crossover between Jack the Ripper and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You're really watching this for Anthony Perkins, man. If you like him in Psycho, you're probably gonna like him in this. Yeah, it was pretty solid. I give it a 7 out of 10. I'll see you guys next week for another review here on Body Bags. Peace.